Hey, how y'all doing? Looking at all the stuff with this is a drive shaft for this thing. See, going through. .8. That's a regular 8.8 right here. Out of a cop car, 2001. 2001 Crown Victorian, non-positive differential, non-LSD, but I don't think there's any LSD. I don't know. Just going through, looking at everything. That was really tight. This is, let's see. Something at A5. Let's see what we got. Z5 axle on here. So you tell the axle you have in your car. So I think it's the weakest one. It's my lift. Hey, like my lift, y'all. So, my lift. So this is the rear end that we pulled out of it right here. It was tore up pretty bad. So these damn bearings right here spun. This is actually a 2003 hearse right here. I got just kind of working on in and out of it. I'm planning on swapping up. I have Cobra rims. Really nothing. I mean, homemade exhaust system on it. This is actually, it runs everything pretty good. I've had so many problems with this drive shaft though, with the bearing and everything else like that. And the pinion bearing on the front of the axle got tore up right here because of the drive shaft being bent when I first had it. And I bought this car, it was wrecked on this one side right here, all down the side of it, and also broke the rear axle in it. What happened was that shifted. I drove the car around for a little bit and realized the drive shaft was bent. And what it did was it basically it tore the rear end up. And then the other day I was riding around, I was hearing this wow 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 noise, and I realized this is something really not right. And it was a front pinion bearing right here, but collateral damage caused the damn bearings right here to be tore up. And this is actually a limo rear end in this thing. It's shot hell and back. Well, shot because the pinion bearing wore out. And you ever want to figure out how you got a limo is rear axle in your town car or anything is the difference of the spline. See, does is tapers off and goes down, and you can see how heavy duty this thing is. It's pretty thick from what I can tell. And this is my future plans of putting very shortly plans to be a 4.6 with a 2015 Coyote Mustang GT MT82 that's going in this thing very shortly. So probably, I don't know. I've had so many driveline issues with this thing, but I think it's the guy that built this drive shaft for me. He said there's so many problems with these things with limos and the hearses, same kind of category. You have so many driveline issues because everything's so long. It's got a hanger bearing in the center of it, but everything is pretty much kind of crazily modified. What they do is they take a regular Crown Victoria and they stretch it out, and you can see. I'm trying to think. I don't even see. They did a really good job when they did this cut right here, but they took the frame and they cut the frame slap out of it. It's so hard to tell. I think so. You have right here is your wing body lines. That goes to the back, and then this kind of goes over here somewhere, and I think it's right here. So it just basically did was just add this section right here into it. Or they actually added right here to right here, and that's about right. And it's all customized door and everything else like that. It's kind of a weird way I got the car. It was a strange story of how I got this car. So it needed a ton of work in it, and still needs probably a ton of work in it. It's a 2003 model, but like 188,000 miles. But it really hasn't been beaten on a whole lot. But what happened was it was wrecked pretty hard, and then it was wrecked, and I bought it wrecked, and I put it back together. I've had so many issues with the drive line, but it just, you know, basically going through it, get all the bugs out and everything else like that. But and it was at the end of the wreck yard, and somebody stole the catalytic converters off of it, and just kind of went through the whole thing, you know. But I don't know, it's still probably needs a ton of work, kind of really, not really, but I've been having transmission issues when I first got the car too, because of the drive shaft being bent. It not only screwed the back end of the car, it basically did was it wobbled out. It wobbled, and then it basically, you saw the fluid and everything leaking right here, and it wobbled out the rear tail shaft housing, and I think it's such a bad fluid loss. I'm having problems with first and reverse sometimes, so that was where the backup transmission and everything came in. But I'll keep y'all updated, because basically it's going to be a 4.6 in the front, and then a regular 4.6 engine in the front of it, and then basically from back it's going to be the MT82. So we're going to see how this plays out. I appreciate y'all with the good information on the internet. Thank you. Bye.